I read something about one of your concerns on Neighbors being that you didn't want the wife character to turn into what wife characters often turn into on male gaze comedies, which is the voice of reason that
the buzzkill.
The buzzkill.
Yeah.
But a very interesting thing I read was that apparently you were talking to Seth Rogen and he said, why don't we switch dialogue?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's almost like an experiment, right?
It was. I mean, they said that really early on too. Nick Stoller was really like, the whole idea is they have a great marriage. It's a partnership. She's not a nag. She's as irresponsible as he is. They're this like destructive kind of dysfunctional parenting team, but they're great. They're a great couple, even though they sort of party too much, you know?
Right, right.
Creatively, that was brilliant. I just loved that. And Seth was, always open to like switching dialogue or like, him being the butt of being the nagging joke or, you know, trying to reverse it the whole time. I think that's one of the reasons why Neighbours is different, because it does break that sort of traditional nagging wife buzzkill role, and one of the reasons I really wanted to do it and why Nick was like determined to change that stock character from something else.
It makes me curious about throughout your career when you've gotten scripts, if you've ever looked across the gender and gone, I want that part.
More and more. I think when I started out, I was so hungry to work and so hungry to like, and I had also done a bit of theatre back in Australia, and always traditionally, you know, the roles in the theatre, there's better writing for women, you know, so I had been lucky to sort of do sort of little plays and stuff where the roles were just as good for the woman as it was for the guy.
Right.
And then, you know, you're starting out and you do, like, you go, oh, this is, you know, I have to, you know, all those cliches we're talking about, like, oh, my top's off in scene 3, I'm crying in all of these audition scenes, I've got 75 pages to learn, and all those sorts of things. And it's a grind, but you sort of like, how do you break the system when you're starting out? It was sort of like later when I finally started to get, you know, reading Damages, going, wow, this is a great, and like those guys, KZK, had been like, how do we get like a character like Tony Soprano, but what if it was a woman? And it's getting like that. I mean, look at Handmaid's Tale, look at Big Little Lies, look at these fantastic, you know, the shift is happening, like everyone's spoken, it's out, like there's a chorus about it, everything's slowly becoming more exposed and all these sorts of things. So it's just about keeping the momentum up and having people held accountable and having people who are in positions of power, like, changing.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.